Hello folks, it's a Deadmaster back again to bring you another video. This time I will be doing a creepypasta by Sergeant Hydroxide. It's on Reddit. I don't know if it's true or not, because he hasn't really put, but I'm gonna read the story. This is part 1, so let's do this thing. Let's go! I can't stop shaking. I've run the entire gamut since I arrived at the bar. Everything but the kitchen sink. Deep breathing exercises, couple shots of whiskey, a Xanax, another shot, and still there it is. Tap, 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 tap. My hands trembling like a Parkinson's patient. The metal rim of my watch drumming out a steady beat on the wooden table. I reach out with another hand and grasp it by the wrist. I hold it, then release it. Back it goes. Like the dripping of a leaky faucet. Like the dregs of my sanity. Drip, drip, dripping away into the sink. I hadn't slept in days. Hadn't left the house. My room was a mess. I am a mess. Everywhere I look, the cruel-looking horns, the ragged, impossibly human-looking form, the eyes, the damn eyes. Why did I ever agree to this? I was safe in the light. Whenever the first hint of nightfall came, I shut the windows, drew the curtains, and turned on every fucking light in the house. Blared the same playlist over and over again on my laptop, keeping myself awake. I turned to my left and looked out the grimy window of the bar. The last ray of sun are flickering over a crimson sky. 7:58 p.m. Darkness is coming. Night. Fuck! Why did I ever agree to do this? Hydroxide, I presume? A voiceless just to my right. Hope I haven't caught you at a bad time. I snapped my head back hard enough to sprain my neck muscle. Yeah, that's me. I struggled to fight off the fresh wave of shivering coming over me. Stop shaking. Stop fucking shaking. You took your damn time. He sits down opposite me slowly and deliberately. Apologies. Still, our appointment was for 8. I say we're right on track. He's dressed in a dark hoodie. Hoodie pulled back, zipped all the way up, clean-shaven and pale. I'm talking like cadaver pale. Black hair, short cropped and sunglasses indoors at night. What's bugging me, his age? Or rather me being unable to tell his age. He doesn't look young, and yet I can't pick out any wrinkles or laugh lines to work out exactly how old he is. It fucks me up, like a wax figure, like a ventriloquist dummy. So he begins placing his hand on the table. I read your post about what happened a week ago, so let's start from the beginning. I nod. The shot glass was back in my hand. I swilled the ring of residual whiskey around. The bar lights are dim. Our table is one of the few still illuminated by the fading sunlight outside. There are maybe 4 or 6 patrons around, sipping drinks lazily, talking about work or the weather or some shit. It's all true, all of it. I gulped down what's left of the liquor. It might as well have been water. The shaking doesn't stop. If anything, it gets worse. I saw it, man. I slammed the glass down on the table. It looked at me through the window of my uncle's cabin, like this, close, like you and me right now. I gestured to the space between us. The pale man nods coolly, like one of those Japanese robots. The neck moves, but nothing else. His face is still stiff as wax. Konnichiwa. Go on. You mentioned in your post that it started following you when you are out hiking. Put a palm on my head. Sweat is gathering under my hair. It starts to get hot. I didn't want to believe it at first. Tried to deny that I ever saw it, but it was there, staring at me, like 30 feet away in the bushes, not even moving. Like, one of those pagan ritual statue things. Just there, but made of real flesh, not stone or wood. I wiped my brow with a damp sleeve, half soaked in spilled whiskey. I looked away as if pretending I never saw it. But fuck, did I book it out of there, running all the way, and when I turned around, it hadn't moved. The stranger leads forward. But it was closer now. I swear it's like the damn thing teleported or something. It was still in the same position, still standing stock still. But now it was right behind me. I couldn't have turned my back for more than 3 seconds and it moved just like that behind me. I can't stop talking now. If I do, I'm going to die. I know it. My mouth breaks like a floodgate, the words trembling out after one another like a third-degree burn victim scrabbling out of a flaming building. I don't know how I managed to get back to the cabin. I must have broken like 5 Olympic records sprinting back. Sprained my ankle, and at the door, I look back again and it's gone. And it came back the same night, the man said. He sounds like a psychiatrist. Shit! Maybe he is. Maybe this is some psychology student taking me along for a ride so he can finish up his college essay on the mentally deranged. I don't care if you think I'm crazy, man. I glared at him, trying to peer at whatever beady little eyes were hiding behind those dark shades. I know it. It was fucking there. I knocked the shot glass over angrily with a sweep of my hand. It rolls along the table a bit, coming to rest next to the salt shaker. The goat man. I split out every syllable like a curse. There, you have your piece now. Go home and start writing your Pulitzer-winning piece on this trembling wreck in front of you. But he just looked straight ahead, as if studying me, assessing me. And then, I believe you. I blink. Like hell you do. Your story is not unique. Disturbing, yes, definitely. But one of many similar ones with very predictable patterns. He adjusts his sleeve, revealing a plain watch with a large strap. My heat was rising. So I'm full of shit, right? Must have just ripped stuff off some shitty creepypasta site, pulled off from no sleep or something. I hit the table. Fuck you! I instantly regret it. A couple of customers are turning around to look at us. No. I'm saying you're lucky to escape with your life. He pulls the sleep back. I catch a sight of a ring. 11 fatalities this past year. 6 of them in the last month. It's a nice ring. No nonsense. A plain gray disc on a dull metal band. I need another drink. Now the last silver of sunlight is dancing at the edge of our table, like a pizza wedge of light. So what you're saying is, like, this is a serial killer or something? I squinted at him through the gathering alcohol-induced haze. He doesn't say anything. A few moments later, he takes out a handkerchief and wipes his hands. The fabric sweeps masterfully over his long, spindly fingers, methodical. Tell me, have you heard of the Black-Eyed Children? He catches me by surprise. What? The man pockets his handkerchief. Black-eyed children, it's a popular urban legend. Children with empty dark eyes appearing at your doorstep or at street corners at odd hours of the night, staring at you, always in pairs, one boy, one girl. I'm scanning over every inch of his face now, trying to figure out what kind of bullshit he's trying to feed me now. There have been stories for years. Sightings. He's serious. Fuck. Maybe I'm not the crazy one here. But how could he know? I kept staring at the sunglasses, dark and impenetrable like shields thicker than tinted car windows, trying to spot the hint of mirth that means I've been taken for a fucking ride. Then I sigh. Fuck it. I never told anyone this. I clench both fists and the story comes out. For the first time in 10 years. I used to live with my grandpa up north. I was 10, It happened one night, sometime in the fall. I was downstairs doing my homework. Grandpa was asleep in front of a cricket game and that had been running for the past 45 minutes. The house was quiet. We were in a quiet neighborhood. And then someone knocked on the door. I wiped my hands down on a pair of jeans I worn for 3 months straight, and I opened the door, and the fear comes back. Visceral, unstoppable, raw. Two of them, one boy, one girl, dressed like the kids at a wedding, like formal and all. And their eyes, fuck! I pinched the bridge of my nose. I can't stop the tears from coming out. Their eyes were black, like it wasn't even a color, just empty. They looked at me and I froze. And I'm damn sure I wet my pants right there and then. It went on for like half a minute. Those two standing there, not moving, not saying anything. And me with warm pajama pants and a pool of piss under me. It all comes back in full technicolor. The human brain is a fucking amazing thing. Your good memories fade away and blur away with time into a jumble of happy thoughts. But the things that really fuck you up, they stay as vivid as when you first led them. And then they just left. Walked away. I slammed the door. Hard enough to wake up Grandpa. He didn't believe me. Said it was a bad dream. I told my parents. Same result. And then I never talked about it again. Their eyes were black. The man repeats. Black like night and eye sockets. Like this? He removes his sunglasses. And instantly I'm on the floor. The chair knocked over, crashing down on me like a brick wall, my mind a blur, my heart pounding like a drummer on cocaine. Part 2 will be coming soon. This is the Dead Master signing off.